Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in his rep thing except
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Ford Field. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Travel like a barn, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows out in Germany and bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere I go where I can. That's the monkey pass, homie, I ain't walking there, Brody.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 7 and go.
They'll fake him to give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll get this out wide. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be stopped short of the Call to the punt team. It's fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And this ball going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
At the Vikings' 49-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a... From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we might know Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talked outrageous. Hold up, don't cut the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
It is 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's close. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 35 yards.
The 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The 16-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
To throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
At the 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
70 line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And unable to connect it. It's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Rosario Thomas there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. On the toss, they'll run, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
33-yard line.
start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Lions. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. Accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 12 yards on that pass. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
From the gun, they'll try to run it, and he'll work forward for about 2. It's 2nd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Vikings.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out front, that one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it, winds up missing it wide left.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Now McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his first touchdown this year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back here. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. The clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. 17 yards. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is good. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout seconds remaining in this second quarter. On first down, here's McCarthy. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Williams now to return. Whoa! And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to mark him down out at the 35. That's the way to get started, to pick up the 17 and a very quick first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this all...
Good play call. Terrible execution. That one is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hopkinson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
26 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
1 yard to go.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Vikings
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. It's hard to play that ball any better the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Number 88.
That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
The Vikings will line up for
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he's going to get a big 2-point conversion there. Instead of being down 12, now the lead is only 10.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Second down.
At the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard
A loss of 12.
in there to
Brings up
bring him
3rd
down
down.
for his 7th sack of the year.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. That gains an even 60 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle by Isaiah Rodgers. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
His kick is good. Makes the score Lions 31, Vikings 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The tight end going in motion to the left. On play action, here's McCarthy. No chance at all. He'll go down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. What I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stop the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
All right, so the first 2, they go clearly to the defense. You got a 1st down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long. This is
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Thomas.
McCarthy's pass.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now to throw on 1st and 10.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
At the 30-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
He'll air it out down the middle. This one down the field, but it's lined up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down on a big play there. A gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Minnesota. So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will
McCarthy goes to throw again. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. He'll drop to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this game.
Makes the score Lions 45, Vikings 22.
Following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. It could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far for incompletion. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Set up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Down inside the 10. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Sampson. And he's going to have the Lions first down. He get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
To second and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that line. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will
To throw is McCarthy. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
Attempt is no good. That keeps the score Lions 52. Vikings
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here's Williams on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Byron Murphy on the tackle. A gain
They'll
of
break
5
the huddle.
brings up
It's second and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Vikings are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Vikings